Hi, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Adrianne from Indyoga, and this is a short 30-minute yoga and functional movement practice to support the core. And that's not just the abdominals, I'm talking the front, sides, and back of the body. And this is reclaiming energy, boosting hormonal health, and at the end of the day, for restful sleep. This practice brings in some twists and on occasion some challenges to boost the energy levels. And hopefully, all with confidence rather than struggling to face adversity and challenges and obstacles, but to approach them with a positive outlook, a clear head, an open heart, and a sense of playfulness and achievement toward manifestation of goals. And make modifications, choose options that you need throughout the practice, have some props available, maybe some blocks, and we will begin seated. So I look forward to seeing you in a couple of minutes.
You gotta keep on breathing if you wanna make sense of it all. We will not fall.
Find a comfortable seat and just start to let the body relax into the ground, sitting nice and tall, long spine. Navel is gently drawing in, chest, heart open, shoulders relaxed, throat is soft, and the facial expression is relaxed. You can choose to close the eyes, or you can take a soft gaze at something just out in front of you and just gently flip the palms over so that you're feeling receptive and welcoming everything that your practice is going to offer and provide you today. And start to connect yourself into the present moment, bringing yourself into your surroundings, onto the mat, into the body, allowing the breath to be effortless, flowing in and out through the nose. And take your attention to the area just above the navel, so just below the rib cage, around where the diaphragm sits and breathes in and out there. Just take your attention there and just visualize bright yellow. Visualize the color yellow. Maybe it's a field of oilseed rape or yellow daffodils or the yellow sun. Visualize bright, vibrant yellow. And breathe deep into this area. And if you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, that's a slight restriction at the back of the throat, the back of the glottis, and it's the narrowing of the vocal box. So you can breathe in by narrowing that breath. It sounds like a bit of a whisper or a ha, Darth Vader even. And even though we're restricting the back of the throat, our focus is still down on our upper navel. And if you really want to, you can bring the hands to that area to bring even deeper awareness. And as you breathe into this area, what's known as the solar plexus, it's the area that governs our confidence, our self-esteem, our courage, and transformation and manifestation of goals. And also that commitment and achievement toward our goals. So draw an intention that surrounds those ideals, boosting self-esteem, building confidence, manifesting, achieving goals, and finding your own personal transformation. Take a lasting deep breath out. Relax from Ujjayi breath. Release the hands and just bring the soles of the feet out in front of you. And if you have a block handy, you can use blocks for this practice, of course, but if you don't have blocks, it doesn't matter. We're sitting tall here, so bring yourself a little bit closer to the front of your mat and just take a nice gentle twist through the torso. So you can bring the hand or the elbow to the left knee and start opening out the chest to the right side. So we're starting to twist the torso here, relaxing across the chest and the shoulders, lengthening from the spine, lengthening through the back. Again, all this focus is around our organs, the center of our core, front, back, and sides. And when we talk about core, it's not just our abdominals, it's the whole entire trunk of our body. Breathe in, bring yourself back into center, and breathe out. Take the twist, the rotation of the spine to the other side. And again, just opening out the chest to the long edge of your mat. Long, slow breaths. Inhale, bring yourself back into the center. I'm going to start by rolling down through the spine, activating our core. So maybe the feet come in just a little bit, but start to activate in the abdominals. Pelvis tucks underneath you, scooping out the belly, rolling back down to the mat. You might get to here, and it collapses. Try not to. And try and roll each and every vertebra down, one after the other. Give yourself a smile here. You know, it doesn't matter if the feet lift off the floor, but try and keep the feet planted. And after a while, each little sit up and roll down might become a little bit easier. Keep going. Keep that element of playfulness, fun, smile on the face, and we're going to roll down, draw the knees in towards the chest. Take the hands behind the head, and this time we're coming into these cycles or cross cycles. So we're going to bring our left elbow to our right knee, straight leg, all bent leg, that's okay. Right elbow, left knee, crossing it over, activating into our core. Keep going, keep breathing. The heat's starting to rise. Abdominals are starting to awaken. And bring the knees back in towards the chest. Lengthen the neck. And from here, we're just going to roll up through the spine, bringing us into a half boat. So if you need to, you can give yourself a little bit of impetus and roll and come into your half boat pose. Roll back, knees to forehead if the neck allows, and up into half boat. Sit tall on the sit bones. Last time, you might extend the legs. Lift, 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 chest, long spine, and swing the legs around behind you. Good. Come into tabletop. Find your position there. Start to push away from the mat and just release through the spine a few rounds of cat and cow. Are we starting to feel our core is awakening already? Good. Let's lift up our right arm, thread it through and under, find a thread, the needle. Keeping the hips nice and high, you might reach the left arm forward. Pressing into the tops of the feet and the shins here, not like loose but active. Bring the left hand back to support you. Right hand sweeps all the way up. Left arm sweeps up, thread it through. Hips stay high, reaching right arm forward. Pressing through tops of the feet and the shins. Bringing right arm back to support you. Left arm reaches up to the sky and come back. Tuck your toes and just simply walk all the way to the front of your mat. When you get there, make sure that you're grounded through the feet so you can start to rock forwards and backwards, and then just soften into a fold here. So maybe the feet are together, maybe they're apart, letting the belly and the chest come down all the way over the thighs. Let the head relax, sway gently from side to side. From here, hands come to blocks or to the mat or to the shins. We lengthen up into a half lift. We're a long spine here. Crown of the head reaches forward. We're lifting up through those abdominals. Abdominal engagement. Again, straight or bent legs, but try not to sway back into the heels. Keep the weight into the toes. Exhale, fold once more. Deep, slow, long breath out. Half lift, lengthen it up. Again, bent or straight legs, pull shoulders back from ears. Exhale, release. Last time, long spine. And from here we transition, bent knees, sweep the arms into chair pose. Arms might stay in line with the shoulders, maybe biceps come to the ears. Sit back, pull navel in, lengthen tailbone. Be aware of this pelvic tilt here. And then maybe you come up onto the tiptoes in chair pose. Oh, I did say that there was going to be a few challenges here, but again, playfulness. Press up all the way to stand. I don't even have balance today. And lower the heels, lower the arms. Oh, we made it to standing at least. Right, the thing about this solar plexus is that it has a fun, playful aspect, but it is dynamic and sometimes it can be challenging. So approach it with that playful, fun mind. So we're going to come into a series of twists here. So we're going to start off, hands into the heart center. Again, you can keep the feet together or you can take them hip width. But remember, try not to let those knees knock in towards one another. Keep them nice and strong. Out to the sides. Bend into chair, hands into the heart center. Let's take a twist to the right side. So elbow to knee and open up into the twist. Hold and breathe. Belly down over the thighs. Sit bones reaching back. Let's go into that half lift from here. Lengthen spine. And then dropping into chair, hands into the heart center. Go the other side. Left elbow to the right knee. Pressing those palms together, or a fist like this. You could do this one. And release, half lift. Maybe straight or bent legs. This time we fold, exhale. Step back with the right leg and find a low or a high lunge. I'm going to give you that option now. So low lunge, knee down, high lunge, knee off the mat. Bring the hands back into the heart center. This is where it's going to get trickier because we are standing balance. So again, right elbow, left knee. Open up to the left side of your mat. Pushing back through those toes if you've got that leg lifted. Hands come down to the mat. This time we just simply swing that left leg all the way back up, three-legged dog. Stay and hold. Knee comes to left elbow. Push it back up into three-legged dog. Knee comes into the center. Push it back. Knee comes to the right elbow. And push it back. And then finally, knee comes all the way into the center once more. And we step that left leg forward. Come into that nice low lizard lunge. And we're going to step forward. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chair. Hands into the heart center. Twist on the other side. Left elbow, right knee. Lift that right elbow. Bring yourself forward, half lift. Hands into heart, chair. Right elbow, left knee. Again, we've got that option of that fist. I keep forgetting to tell you. And release, half lift. Maybe straightening through those legs. Exhale, release into the fold. Look back where you're going to place that left foot and choose your option, low or high lunge. Hands come back, up into the heart center. Left elbow, right knee. Find the twist there. Strong back leg if you've got that knee lifted, pressing back through the sole of the foot. Hands come down, we plant the hands and we lift that right leg all the way back up into our three-legged dog where we stay and hold. Knee comes to right elbow. Push it back, three-legged dog. Knee comes into the center. Come up onto the tiptoes and push it back, three-legged dog. Knee comes all the way to the left elbow. Twist. And push it back, three-legged dog. And knee comes all the way into the center. We look forward, we place the foot. Long lizard lunge. And we're going to step forward from there. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Press through the feet, lift up all the way to stand. And release the hands, find a mountain pose. Oh, I am hot. How are you doing? Good, so now we come down and we finish off with our boat pose and a reclined twist. So let's lift up our arms, reaching up to the sky, reaching up to the sun. Exhale, swan dive. Open the heart to light. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, half lift for the last time. Exhale, hands come down. We're going to step back into our right leg, left leg. Find a high plank. A little bit of strength needed here. You can always lower the knees should you need to. Pushing and driving away from the floor. Let's come into one connecting vinyasa back to child's pose. So knees come down, chest and chin. Roll this up into cobra and back into child's. Deep exhale there. And just bring the hands back as you roll up into that thunderbolt position. Woo! Sit nice and tall. Breathe. Maybe the heart rate's increased from the sun salutations and those twists. So let us swing the legs around. And let's come into the front of our mat, shuffle yourself forward, and let's find our boat pose from here. So boat pose variations, this might be just good enough for you today. You might lift a foot, you might lift the other foot, you might lift both feet with bent legs. We're balancing on our sit bones, not scooching back here, slouching through our shoulders, long spine, chest lifts. Maybe extend the feet, lift the gaze. Long spine, breathe. Give yourself a smile, you're doing great work. And from there, we can lower and we can roll down all the way onto our back. Draw those knees in, roll and massage out. Let's come to a reclined twist here. Reclined twist of your choice, many variations, but I'm going to take my hips over and then drop my right knee over. Both legs are separated, but I am opening up my chest and my shoulders towards the sky. Letting that right knee drop, or maybe just giving it a little bit of a draw down there. Again, you might have extended your leg. You might have extended the underneath leg. Both might be active. Depends what you need right now. Remind yourself of that Ujjayi breath. Slight restriction in the glottis. Pulling that right shoulder gently downwards. Opening up into the rotation. Bring yourself back through the center and realign. Again, choosing your option on the other side. Bent, straight legs, active legs, dynamic legs. Pulling left shoulder down, opening chest up towards the sky. Again, Ujjayi breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember the diaphragm, the solar plexus, all of which we have activated and stimulated today. Hopefully boosting our confidence, our self-esteem, giving us courage to face challenge with playfulness, a clear mind and an open heart. Roll that back into the center. Bring yourself back and just draw those knees in. And for the last time, roll and massage out. And as we come to our final relaxation in Shavasana, make as little effort as possible to get there. So maybe you do need props for your Shavasana, but taking the feet nice and wide, taking the arms out to the side of you, and just allowing the body now time to rejuvenate itself, re-energize itself after your physical, dynamic, possibly challenging practice. But know that you did your best work. Know that it's all for your greater good. This allows the mind and the body to come to stillness together in the present moment. I will let you know when it's time to come back around from your relaxation. And begin to take a few deeper breaths as you bring your awareness back into your surroundings, back onto the mat and back into the body. Wiggling fingers, moving toes, lifting the arms up above the head on your next breath in, giving yourself a big, big stretch. And then exhale, draw and scoop everything in together, lifting the head, squeeze, 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 tight, tight ball. Again, taking the awareness down into that diaphragmatic area, the solar plexus, and then bringing yourself up to a comfortable seat, either rolling over or just rolling up to seated. Sitting tall, bringing the hands to the knees, and just check in. Check in with how you feel. Check in with your body, your mind's thoughts. And also just return back to your own personal intention for practice today, whatever that meant to you around the ideas of manifesting goals, transformation, boosting confidence and your self-esteem. And always taking everything you do on your mat back into your daily life with you, letting yoga support you through the days. And bringing the hands into the heart center, always, always thanking yourself, your body, your breath for everything it does for you. And I thank you for joining me today.